Hi guys! So today I thought I'd do a video based on something that really interests me more than a lot of things, and this is dreams. Unfortunately I don't really have that many dreams anymore, but I've got some iconic dreams and dream stories and sleep stories, so I thought I'd share them with you today. The first story that I remember, story before that one. When I was about 6 years old, it was Easter Sunday, and when you're awake but still asleep, so you can't at that age I think I couldn't tell the difference between awake and asleep, so I thought I saw the Easter bunny jumping up and down outside my bedroom, and then a time after that, when I was about 8, I thought I saw Santa Claus in my bedroom when it was my dad. And I'm sure he was dressed as Santa, but he didn't have a Santa suit, so it can't be him. So when I was about 10 years old, I used to stay at my grandma's house, and I'd stay in her bedroom because my grandma and granddad didn't sleep together because my granddad had terrible snoring and he'd always keep her awake. She'd have 2 single beds and they were next to each other, and in the middle of the night, must have been about 2 o'clock in the morning. And at that age, waking up at 2 o'clock is a bit different. I got woken up, and as I woke up I was very confused because I was upside down. It's not really a dream, but yeah, my grandma woke me up and she was like, you turned round in the middle of the night, and I was really freaked out. The next story is fairly recent, I think. I was about 18, now 22, so 4 years ago. At the time I thought these were lucid dreams, but I've done my research and I don't think they are. I've no idea what they are. I'm not bothered now because I don't have them anymore. But basically I used to constantly wake myself up. It kind of like sleep paralysis, I think, but I don't know if I've ever had that. But I used to force my neck up to wake myself up, and then I'd be awake for hours just lying there, and it were awful. And that's why I'm glad I don't have these dreams anymore, because I'd just get to a point where there'd be nightmares and I couldn't change them, so I'd just have to wake myself up. Oh, and I also used to have dreams where I'd be trying to get to sleep. I'd be in a subconscious state of mind, and I'd feel like I was spinning round on my bed, and then I'd force myself awake again, but at this point I was asleep and I'd force myself awake, but I didn't think I was asleep until I woke up. There was one occasion where I had to wake myself up, and I dreamt that the end of my bed was on fire. Obviously I didn't feel any heat or anything, I just saw flames, and I thought this was real, and yeah, I just made myself wake up from that. Another time I dreamt that me and my friend were walking along some rocks in LA. I've never been to LA. I think it was somewhere in America. She fell and hit her head on a rock, and I tried to save her life because I thought she was dying, and then she woke up as a vampire and tried to eat me, and that I tried to wake up from, I think, but it changed scene as I was trying to wake up, so I just gave up in the end. And then we were in this maze thing, and it was a big room, but the way it was a maze, stuff would pop up out of the floor with spikes on, and spikes would come out of the walls, and there'd be lava on the floor, and it was weird. And then this big troll came out of this door, and it were wearing one of my friend's dresses, and my friend's really small, and I was like, Rose, are you sure that's your dress? Because, it's a bit bigger than you. And it's squeezed into it, and it's still there. And I don't know, I remember that dream. Can't believe I thought that was longer ago, but I've only known her 3-4 years, I think. And I think a time after that I had a dream where I was asleep in the living room with the light on. I heard my dad wake me up, so I woke up, and I was still downstairs, but the light was off and there was nobody there. And then I woke up from the actual whole dream and I was in bed. with no lights on. That was a bit of a weird dream. It didn't really last long, but in a way it lasted like longer than any of my dreams because I was trying to wake myself up. It takes a long time for me to wake myself up because my mind's like, no, you're going to bed, and then my body's like, I don't like it, I want to wake up. So yeah, all the other way around, I don't know. Next we're moving on to times when I have spoken in my sleep and when my boyfriend has spoken in his sleep. I'm sure he won't mind me talking about these. One time, to June, July last year, or it might have been like September last year, I woke up, but it was around the time when we got up. I'd started talking about getting him a present in my sleep. He sat up because he woke up, and I was like, which one do you want? And he's like, what? Because he don't know that I'm like still asleep. I'm like, which one do you want? And he was like, what are you on about? And I was like, red or black? And they were like, I don't know, what are you on about? And I'm like, which pen do you want? And I was on about getting it, because I don't know, where did I see it? I'm sure I'd seen like a pen online that I liked, and it was like red and glittery, so I had a dream about a pen. That's pretty pathetic, isn't it? I used to have the Dream Talk app, and I used to record it every night, and I loved it when I could hear myself talking. I might download it again, see how much it is on Android. So moving on to my boyfriend's talking in his sleep. I think we were when, what were we watching? Watching something on Netflix a few months ago. Might have been Once Upon a Time. And I were watching it and he fell asleep because he used to get up for work at like 6 in the morning. Oh, he started work at 6, so he'd get up at like 5, half 5. So he'd always be tired. And he fell asleep one night when I was watching TV. I didn't even notice he'd fallen asleep. And he sat up, and we weren't under the covers or anything. He just pointed at my legs and he was like, are we using those? And I'm like, what? Because he had his eyes open. He says, are we using those? I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, are we using those golf clubs? I just said, go back to bed, Aaron. So he just went to sleep. And he did that like 2 nights ago. On Tuesday, last Tuesday, he woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning and he was like, and I was like, what? And he was looking around the room and I was like, what? And I just knew that he was asleep, so I just told him to go back to sleep, and he did. See, he doesn't understand when I'm doing it, but I understand when he's doing it. It's just funny. I love it. I'm just glad that I don't sleepwalk, so I'll probably like fall over the dog, because she sleeps outside my bedroom door. So that is all my Dream Talk stories for now. I'm hoping to make more videos about dreams, but not like fully, like all in one. If I have like a dream, I'm thinking about, if I remember, I want to turn the camera on in the morning and just talk about my dream, because I think it'd be really good in the future, like looking back and seeing what my dreams were. I love like watching old videos and cringing, so I don't think these would be cringe-worthy videos. I think they'd be fun, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I remember that. And also, about 2 years ago, or maybe more, I started a blog about, well, I was meant to be posting it regularly when I had dreams. So I've got one dream story on there, so if you want to check that out, I'll put the link in the description bar below and you can go check that out. And that's about it. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye! Hi guys! So today I thought I'd show you some hairstyles that I've been loving wearing recently. Seems so it's like autumn, and these are like autumn inspired. It's like braids